Yes, I was wondering if I could set up an appointment to speak with the senator, please.
Okay, what is it in regards to?
Term limits?
Okay, and your name is?
It's, Demand the Truth.
Sorry, and your name is?
I'm working for Demand the Truth.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Demand the Truth is the media organization I'm currently with. Are we allowed to go into the building?
Yeah, I just need to confirm some of your information to begin. What is your full name?
Oh my God.
Do you have to give up your name in order to walk into a public building lobby?
Oh, sir, I'm just asking your name.
I'd rather not subvert my Fourth Amendment. I just want to go into the building and set something up. I usually don't do that.
Okay, one moment, sir.
Thank you.
This is not a good start.
Even in Washington, D.C., when we went to Washington, D.C., the office was right there. You could just walk in. They make it very inaccessible for you to operate as a citizen in a constitutional republic. You have to be on camera. You have to speak to somebody. You have to give up all this information just to talk.
Just to enter. Just to enter.
Not even to talk, just to enter.
This is a publicly accessible area, public lobby, and it's locked.
And there's two cameras.
Two cameras.
It's not even like this at the actual Senate places in Washington, D.C.
I know.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Excellent, thanks. I was wondering how I could get in touch.
Yeah, could I grab your name so just understand?
Sure, I'm Enrique.
Enrique?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Will. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
I was wondering how I would go about setting up an appointment with the senator.
Yeah. So we regularly, I assume you're a constituent, you live in Vermont?
No, I'm a United States constituent.
Oh,
but I did want to talk to him about a variety. It's one of my jobs. I go around and speak to all the public servants and try to petition on behalf of my beliefs. So,
okay. We have an email contact form that you can request a meeting with the senator on. The senator isn't able to meet with everybody that hopes to meet with him. He's in Washington most days of the week, and then home on the weekends. And we usually plan his schedule, a couple weeks to a couple months out, depending on what's going on. But we have a contact form, and that would be the best place to.
And is this typical to have this lobby kind of cordoned off? Because we've been to DC, and usually we just walk into the lobby.
Yeah. The difference, obviously, being in DC, you go through the Capitol Police checkpoint at the outside of the building, and what has been the recommendation of the Senate Sergeant at Arms in recent years has been to close the door. So if you go over to Bernie's office, still have the same thing where they have a doorbell and a video. And I think because there isn't police presence and security presence in state offices,
I actually look at it quite differently because you're 8 times more statistically likely to die from a police officer than a terrorist.
Yeah.
So I think it should be open for the public.
No, we've gone back and forth on that for a while. Sally, he has had his office open. We've actually had a number of instances recently where folks have come and chosen that they haven't wanted to leave, which has presented problems for people that are coming to engage with the office and communicate with the office.
Still, even though that might be annoying, it's still their active protest, and this is a publicly accessible area. I do appreciate you being very kind, very cordial. I will definitely follow up.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance to talk to the senator, I'd implore you to mention him about term limits. We broke away from England so that we wouldn't have a ruling class, and that we would have a diversity of opinions, both economically and in other ways. So maybe it's time for him to hang it up and let somebody else get a chance. But I appreciate you being very polite and cordial.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, good to meet you. Thank you.
Alright guys, so there you go. You have Will and Anselmo. They're trying to set up an appointment with the senator, which I think is a really good thing if they're able to follow through. But the question he chose to ask the guy that could ask the senator something was about term limits, which I'm I'm totally on board with that. I think it's something that's long overdue. But didn't Will say there was something else that was the most important thing, wasn't there? Let's go back and see exactly what that was.
I waited till. I waited my time. I'm gonna continue waiting. Charlie, what's your administration doing about the missing DCF kids? Just answer that question. I'll get out of your hair. I'll leave all day. I just want to know about the kids. Nothing's more important than missing kids.
Oh, I know that. And abused dogs and cats.
Well, I prefer humans to dogs and cats, but yes, I agree.
Okay, guys, so there it is, right from Will, that nothing is more important than the missing kids. So, okay, which I would tend to agree that that's a really important topic. So why wasn't that brought up when he went to the office today? Interesting, huh? Or why? So if nothing's more important than missing kids, then why is there a lot of this going on with you and Mr. Auditing America?
Guys, it's Will Turbitt for Demand the Truth, collaborating yet again with Mr. America, living up to his name, Auditing America. We are in the Green Mountain State. Behind me, Burlington City Hall. I'm literally on top of the world. We're going to do First Amendment audit. Stay tuned. Welcome to City Hall, Mr. America. We've been expecting you.
Hi. Oh, sorry. How are you? Just walking around taking video of the building. Could you please tell me your name and your position here?
Well, that's interesting. So missing kids are the most important thing. So they're deciding making sure that people aren't infringing upon their rights to be complete assholes whenever they see fit to by going around filming people because they can. I don't see how that is tackling the most important problem, according to Mr. Turbitt. And I'm sure Auditing America feels the same way. To me, it seems like the most important thing is them getting their views. But maybe I'm speaking too soon. Let's see what else they've been doing.
What's going on, guys? Will Turbitt, Fake Mike, Real News. We're here in Burlington, Vermont, home of the Green Mountain Boys. We're going to do some First Amendment audits. Again, I'm collaborating with Mr. America. Go to Auditing America, like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications, and also help me out. Go to Demand the Truth on YouTube and Patreon. We're going to go do a First Amendment audit. Stay tuned. Good morning.
How are you today?
Good, thanks. How may I help you? Good, we're just going to go around and take some pictures.
We can't have any cameras in the building.
We just came.
Okay, it looks like they're in a courthouse. Okay. Again, I fail to see how this is going to tackle the important problem of missing kids. Well, again, that you claim to be this problem. And if you guys don't believe me that, that's not what they're all about, you guys can go check out all their videos. A lot of them is just nothing. So, yeah. Okay, well, see, the thing is, I totally am with you on doing something about these missing kids. I mean, you can just put DCF missing kids in a Google search, and you will just come back with so much stuff. It really, really is a problem, and I'm with him on that. But going around to post offices, going around to courthouses, going to a Senate office, refusing to give your name, that type of stuff is not going to get anything done in regards to this. You need to follow up on what you're doing, and I really hope you follow up with this senator and you get a meeting with him and you're able to really talk to this guy, because as I've lately, I haven't seen you get an interview with anybody, and you keep preaching your most important thing is that's your best thing. I mean, your important thing is missing kids, yet you don't do a whole lot for it. If you really want to get something done, Will, you know what you would do? You would sit in front of that Senate office day in, day out, until you were seen. That is how you can affect real change. Not going around the country, going to post offices, going to court offices, going to state buildings, different state buildings, stuff like that, and saying, oh, I can record here. Why are you being a dick? I'm just trying to record. You're infringing upon my First Amendment rights. That's not going to do anything for the missing kids. So you can claim you're all about helping the missing kids, but it's all talk, Will. It's all talk until you get something done. So I hope that you take heart to this and you do something, you change it. It might not be entertaining to all your little fans, but you know what? It doesn't matter. What's more important? Is it your entertainment value on YouTube, or is it helping out the missing kids? What's more important? That's what you need to ask yourself. That's what your buddy, Auding American, needs to ask himself. But I think we all know his response, his thoughts on that. It's not about the missing kids for him. It might be for you, but it's not for him. I'm sure he cares about them, but it's definitely not the most important thing to him, because if it was, he'd be using his audience to help you in this endeavor. He's helping you every once in a while when it suits him. But he's going around doing his thing because, he has his thing to do. So anyway, I'm going to stop ranting about that. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think? Is Will really that concerned about the missing kids? It doesn't seem like it to me. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and let's see if we can Demand the Truth to, kind of hunker down and actually get something done. If he wants to get something done, instead of just screaming he wants to get to the bottom of the missing kids, let's see if he can actually get to the bottom of the missing kids. All right, later, guys.